So how many of you have ever thought about riding a horse, but you felt that you lacked the general knowledge to ride? You felt that you were going to embarrass yourself in front of everybody if you tried to get on a horse, or if you tried to put a saddle on a horse and you didn't know how. Trust me, I felt the same way whenever I first started riding. I was completely scared that I was going to embarrass myself in front of everybody. This was actually one of the first horses that I rode. Her name's Livy. She's a little bit of a brat, so if I have to grab her throughout the video, don't mind. But what I want to do today, I want to demonstrate to you how to put the tack on the horse. So if you ever do decide to go riding, hopefully it can help you out and you feel like you have a little bit more confidence doing it. How you're going to do this is 3 easy steps. First, you're going to get all of your tack, which is like your saddle pad, your bridle. You'll see it here in a couple minutes. And you're going to put that tack on your horse, which is the second step. Once you have the tack completely on your horse, you're going to check it by doing a 360-degree walk around of your horse and just making sure everything is on there securely. Position right on the horse, because if not, it'll hurt the horse and it'll be uncomfortable for you as well. So how we're going to start is by putting the tack close to the horse, which I have. It's right over here. You can't see it. It's out of the camera. And then after that, we're going to go to step 2, is where we put the tack on the horse. So we're going to start with the saddle pad, and that is this. This is basically just like a protection for the horse from the saddle, so it's not too harsh on their back. So what you're going to do, always be slow whenever you're around horses, because you never know if they're kind of skittish or jumpy. So you're going to get on either side of the horse. You're going to take this, and where the crease is, you're going to put that right along their spine, just like this. Whenever you put it on, you kind of want to push it back. You want to have this part, the very front of it, about right along here, if you can see where that, she's a little bit itchy, if you can see where that bump in her back is. So you're going to put that on first. After you put the saddle pad on, I'm getting the saddle right now. This is your saddle. Okay? What you're going to do here, you're going to take your stirrup, which is what this is. You're going to hook it over the saddle horn, which is this thing right here. You're going to hook it over this. And to do this, you're supposed to be on the, I guess it would be the right side of the horse. So I'm going to walk around, always put your hand on their butt so that they know you're back there, so they can't see behind them. And I'm just going to throw this over the horse like that. Well, let me tell you. On the other side of the saddle, there is a girth, which is just a strap that goes underneath the horse's stomach. So what I'm going to be doing over there, you won't be able to see me for a second, but what I'm going to be doing is just unhooking the girth, and then I'm going to come around on this side of the horse, and I'm going to strap it using this strap. And what that does, it's going to secure the saddle underneath the horse so it doesn't fall off. So let me do that real quick. So as you can see, the girth is swinging down there. Okay, so I'm grabbing the girth right now. Taking this strap, and I'm not going to go into detail about how to do this. You basically just loop it around like that. Take it one more time down through this hook. Loop it again, and then she's skinny. You're going to take this over here and kind of do like a T on it, I guess. Wrap that like that. You just want to make sure that's tight on them. Some of the horses actually bloat their stomach, so always double check it before you go to get back on. Otherwise, your saddle will basically just tip over and you'll be underneath the horse by the time you're on them. Okay, so I'm going to put this stirrup back down, and that's all the way on. The last step that you're going to do is going to be the horse's bridle, and what the bridle is this. This is like the headpiece for them. It's what you use to steer. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's called the bit, and what it is, it's a metal piece that applies pressure to the horse's mouth. And what that does is, you know what I mean, if you pull to the right, it's going to apply pressure there, and it's going to tell them, okay, I need to turn right. Pull to the left, it's going to tell them they need to turn left. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your halter off. That's this right here that I have her tied to the wall with. She's a good horse. She won't go anywhere. So I'm going to take this, okay, and I'm actually going to turn her towards you so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put it over here, reach my one hand up above her head and kind of push down so she lowers her head so I can put it on. The bit, I'm just gonna place in my hand like this. My hand's gonna be completely flat, and I'm gonna put the bit on top of my hand so she doesn't bite me, and I'm just gonna push it in her mouth. Some horses, when you do that, you might have to kind of stick your finger in the mouth, which I know it's kind of gross, but you'll get used to it. You stick your finger in their mouth and you just wiggle it around on their gums and they'll open their mouth. So then you're gonna put their right ear, you're gonna tuck it, try not to bend their ear because that can hurt them. You're gonna tuck it underneath like this, and then do the same with their left ear. And then it is completely on. Okay, so for your last step, now that she's completely tacked up, she has all of her tack on. So we got the bridle on, we have the saddle, and the girth is completely on, and we have the saddle pad. So like I said, for your last step, what you're gonna do, you're basically just gonna do a 360-degree walk around. You're just gonna check everything, make sure that everything is, you know what I mean, like you don't wanna get on and your stirrup to come undone and you to fall on the ground. That's something you don't want to happen. So you want to check everything. Just make sure everything is tight. Like this right here, you see how loose that is? Because she was probably sucking her stomach in it, and she's a brat. She's trying to bite me because she don't like this. Quit. So we're going to go ahead and tighten that up. Quit it. Stop. I'm just going to make sure everything is good. Okay, so now that I've completely checked everything, we are done tacking her up. I'm actually going to ride her after this, so I'm going to end this video soon. I'm actually going to ride her though after this, so I did need to check all my tack anyways. There's flies biting her right now, it's just a mess. But I hope that this helps you in the long run, and I hope it does make you decide that you maybe want to try horse riding. It's something that's really fun. It is a challenge. I wouldn't recommend doing it if you don't have much balance skills. You might fall off. But yeah, definitely try it. It's definitely something really fun to do. Even if you don't know how to put the tack on, even if this video didn't help you, I'd still recommend it. But I really hope that this video did. And I hope whenever you do decide, which I hope most of you do, that you're going to go ride a horse, I hope you at least know a little bit more about how to tack them up and just the basics. I could show you how to ride the horse, but that'd probably take a little bit longer than a 5 to 7 minute video.